insurance agent selling Medicare and life insurance, and you're getting confused by leads. You don't understand the different types of leads. You don't understand how many leads that you're going to need when you sell full-time or how many leads you're going to need to sell part-time. This video is for you. I'm going to share with you some things about leads that maybe you haven't been shared with before. I want to make you more successful and more profitable so that you can help more people and so that you can stick and stay in this industry that's given so much to me. But before I get going, jasonfinalexpense.com. I recruit and I coach, and I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents in my national agency to sell things like life insurance and Medicare insurance, even annuities, face-to-face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So if you need help, reach out, and if the content helps you, feel free to like it. So I want to talk about leads. That's what this is about. Let's get after it. First off, as an insurance agent, you'll want to understand, does your lead only flow through your hands, okay? Is this lead an exclusive lead? It is so critical that if you can, you want to capitalize and run your business on exclusive leads. You do not want to have a lead that everybody's been touching. Just like if you're married, okay, come on, you want an exclusive marriage, right? Marriages are lost, okay, when this doesn't exist. Your career can be lost if you don't have an exclusive relationship with your little lady, the lead of luck, or your man of leads, however you want to look at it, okay? You want to have the best handshake in the industry. You want an exclusive lead, only yours, okay? The best chance of success comes from exclusive leads. So if you work in an agency that maybe gives you maybe some instantly produced web lead of some sort, okay, some kind, and they're making you buy 100 a week, and you're a face-to-face agent, and you're just slaving in your cubicle mind-numbingly, and then you get a couple of appointments after you've been working all flipping day, and then only 2 of them show up. You know what? Those leads aren't that exclusive, are they? You should not have to work that stinking hard to get booked. If they're telling you that they're exclusive and you're working that stinking hard and you're constantly buying that many leads, here's your sign. Let me tell you, they're not an exclusive lead like you thought they were. If you're buying leads through your company's CRM, your manager's got access to it, or your upline, or whoever knows who, and you go to work these leads and you find out that your manager or other person in your agency has already sold them before you even got there. If they're really exclusive, that wouldn't be taking place, okay? So understand, am I eating a crow sandwich, or am I just getting fed, okay, a bologna sandwich? Sometimes you're fed a lot of bologna that they're being, okay, given to you like they're exclusive, and they're not, okay? You're going to figure this out really quickly. Do not have your leads in a CRM that your company has access to, okay? I run a national insurance agency, okay, at jasonfinalexpense.com, do some amazing things together, but I provide my agents that partner, we work together. It's teamwork, right? That's the dream work. Everybody can have a free CRM in my agency, but guess what? I have zero access to it. It's none of my business. I can't look at it. I can't see it. I do not want any part of that because transparency in this business is important. You need the ability to run your business and run your leads without somebody looking up into your windows at night. Come on, that's just creepy, okay? If your upline and manager can be creeping on your leads, that's creepy, and it's not going to help you capitalize on the business. So make sure you've got good leads, and if you're buying 100 of these leads every stinking week and it's taking you 10 hours to get booked on a Monday or on a Thursday, yikes, and then half your appointments don't even show up, something's wrong, okay? The leads that you're getting are not exclusive like maybe you were told. You're getting fed a bologna sandwich or maybe something dirtier. Make sure that your leads are exclusive if you can. As much as it depends on you, get a good high-intent exclusive lead. You can get booked up quickly depending on the lead type. Now, there's multiple lead types. You could get an old aged lead. You could, and you can make money on them. It's just going to take you longer to get booked with an older lead. You could work off of data, okay? It's just data, 3-4-year-old TCPA data, which means it's like DNC scrubbed, do not call list scrubbed, so you can call these sweet people and try to deliver value that way, but it will take you longer to get booked than if you had an exclusive relationship with the lead, okay? When you get exclusive leads, whether it's a high-intent Facebook lead that you personally create, and if you're not making your own Facebook leads and you're purchasing them, by all means, reach out and I'll help you. Be a good thing for you to maybe explore, if you're the right person, explore making your own and producing your own leads so that you're not getting fed a crock of you-know-what. Now you can control your leads in a better way because you know what the ad copy says. If you don't know what the ad copy says and it's not a vetted lead vendor, you're going to waste a lot of time and money. And you can always get your money back. You can't get time back, okay? You're wasting time and energy, and you could have just wasted $600-700 or maybe more, depending on who you're partnered with. So make sure that you got a good exclusive lead. But if you're buying Facebook leads, first off, there's only a couple of them in the industry that are worth a darn. But a lot of them are garbage. Their ad copies are all about free, 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 and they sell them off everywhere, and it's not as exclusive as you may think it is. So make sure you've got a good exclusive lead vendor that's been vetted, okay? I always say vet your trainer if you're going to step into telesales or even face-to-face, but when you're buying leads, you should vet those as well. Make sure it's a good exclusive lead source that many agents have been successfully writing using those. I know of insurance agencies that use these special leads that come from the internet, and my goodness, let me tell you, they promote them all over YouTube, but when you peek behind the curtain and you really have conversations, because I've got some people that work on the other side of the wall, and let me tell you, they're not using those leads, but they push them. Follow the money, people. Sometimes agencies are eating off both sides of your apple, okay? They're making money when they sell you leads, and they're making money when you sell something. That's not a great handshake. That's called monetizing you. So check my other content out. It'll open your eyeballs on that. I don't make friends sometimes with some of the content that I give you, but I care about you enough to explain this stuff to you because I want you to be successful. So make sure you've got a good exclusive lead. If you're buying a Facebook lead, make sure that it's a good one that's been vetted, okay, so you can be very profitable. So an exclusive lead is just yours. Not everybody's got their hands on it. A shared lead is one that maybe an agent here has had for a little bit of time, and then now it's maybe 30 days old. That's a shared lead. Billy got it, Mary got it, now you got it, okay? And there's money to be had here because, let's face it, a lot of agents give up. A lot of agents don't have a lot of drive and hustle. They'll start off in insurance, they'll buy 50 leads, they'll call it once or twice and give up, okay, on the prospect. This is like a hallelujah moment to an insurance agent like me or anybody that partners with me because we don't give up on leads. As long as we can legally call them, we're going to attempt it. And we get lots of conversations, lots of conversions as a result. So a shared lead is not poo-poo, okay? You can make a lot of money on shared leads because of the lazy agents in front of you. Most agents are not driven. They give up on calls after about 2 or 3 attempts. This is where an agent like you can grab a shared lead and capitalize on it. Lazy agents will give you lasting income. Nothing wrong with that, okay? I don't want any agent to fail out or be lazy, but let me tell you, it's a good thing if you're buying some shared leads and the agent in front of you was lazy. You're going to profit. So that's a shared lead. A couple people have had access to it, but maybe they gave up on it and didn't convert it. That's a shared lead. A aged lead is just an old lead and not a lot of buyer intent. The more exclusive you get, the higher the buyer intent. You won't have to call all day. If you purchased an exclusive direct mail lead and you are a face-to-face insurance agent, do you know that you could book up almost your entire week in about 2.5 hours? You should not be sitting there for 10 stinking hours. That's a sign that your leads are smelling like tuna fish right now. They're not great. The exclusivity, the buyer intent is crap. Just because a lead is given to you does not mean the intent is the same. Buyer intent is big. You want good buyer intent, okay? But you need a volume of leads as well. It's a blend. So have good buyer intent, but make sure that you're ready to help others. It is super important that the intention of the prospect is high. A higher intent lead that's exclusive will give you a higher intent prospect. So the gold standard, if you're doing, okay, final expense or Medicare insurance, is always going to be a direct mail lead. Second only to it, though, is a high intent funneled Facebook lead. A high intent funneled Facebook lead where you can actually see the ad copy. That's the difference. This is what separates the men from the boys. the girls from the ladies. The leads are all, okay, a Facebook lead is not just the same thing. You have to have a known fact. What does the factual ad copy say? Does it say life insurance? Does it say free all over the place? You want to know what it says so that you can approach the client with the right handshake, the right firm handshake. It'll make you more profitable as a result. So understand, you got to know what the ad copy says, or you've got to have a really good lead vendor that others have had tremendous success using, and you don't know until you get after it. So with a lead, have a good high intent lead, good mailed, okay, lead, or have a very good Facebook lead where you understand the ad copy. It's going to help you become more profitable as you proceed in the process of prospecting. Do not be wasting unnecessary time. That time with a more exclusive lead will give you more conversations, so you're not wasting time at the water cooler. You're in front of people truly working. Always be about your business, which is getting in front of people. This is a people business, okay? You've got to prospect, yes, but this is a people business. Get in front of people, as many as you possibly can during the week. Guard your time. So having an exclusive lead will help you capitalize more on the time, okay, less sitting and banging your head against a wall trying to get these leads to pick up. A higher intent lead will give you an easier time prospecting so that you can be in front of more people. So more exclusive the lead, the quicker you're going to get booked. You should be able to get booked in a couple hours, and now you're in front of people. So a very fresh, exclusive direct mail lead if you're face-to-face, or an exclusive, okay, good arrangements, okay, have been made for you if you're doing your own Facebook leads where you know what the ad copy says. You can have very similar buyer intent if you're intentional about your ad copy. So once you have a good ad copy, now you've got a fresh lead that not everybody's touching. That lead should not go into a CRM that your managers have access to. Let me just reiterate that point. Make sure that no one else is tapping your well. Now, you're going to need fresh water, right? Just like you need fresh water to drink. When you're an insurance agent, you need leads flowing every week, okay? It's not about buying 100 trash leads every, okay, single week through your IMO, FMO. That's not what this is about. You need to be buying these leads from a good vetted lead vendor. Or if your IMO does leads, they need to give them to you exclusively, and you should not be required to put them into the CRM if your agency has access to it, and y'all know if they have access to it or not. You're going to feel it when you're in the field, okay? You're going to see it when you're in the field because the clients have already been sold by the time you get there. So make sure you've got an exclusive lead and you have a CRM that gives you, the agent, exclusivity for all the leads that you pour into them. Very important. You don't want everybody riding your bike, right? So have good leads, good Facebook leads. Have a good exclusive lead if you can, but don't be ashamed when you first start out to have an aged lead. Just buy the best, okay, freshest lead you can find. And then if you're full-time, you should get maybe 80 to 100, okay, leads or so a week. If they're exclusive, you'll be busy, okay, if you're in the telespace. Now, if you're a part-time agent, then you probably want maybe 50 leads a week, okay, that you have pouring in if you're in the telespace, because you're just putting in part-time hours, but you're going to have full-time work ethic. So understand there's different types of leads that exist. Exclusive leads, direct mail leads, high-intent Facebook leads, funneled leads, SEO leads like, okay, Google word search type leads or YouTube ad leads. There's all kinds of different great leads. The sky is the limit. There's even telemarketed leads, but make sure they're TCPA compliant. There's a lot of garbage ones out there as well that have really low to almost no buyer intent. So buyer intent is huge, whether it's SEO, whether it's Facebook, or even a direct mail lead. If you get the wrong ad copy, where it just says like free Walmart cards, free this, free that, the last word that sticks into their head is free. And you're going to be a dog chasing its tail, handing out free stuff. Okay, everybody likes the free Costco samples, but not everybody's buying. Make sure you got a good lead because you're out there to have a business that stays in the business, okay? And that's the business of getting in front of prospects. So a good lead is important. Make sure it's exclusive. Make sure it's exclusive. If you can't get an exclusive lead, then go with an aged lead. Get the freshest aged lead you can, okay? Think about it like your day-old bread store. It's still good bread, just not as good as fresh. Still going to feed your face, still going to do a great thing for you in the insurance world. So have a good age lead. And then if you got an old age lead, think about it like old bread. It's not moldy, but yep, it's not going to be a pleasure eating it. Okay? It's still going to nourish you. It's still going to give you the needs, okay, that you can meet through your products with your clients, but it's going to take you a lot more working to get the wealth. It is what it is. So scale up in that place if you're buying old leads, all right? So leads that you're going to need, okay, are going to be not just data. Some companies will shine you on, especially captive agencies, even independent agencies. They're like, oh, you just need a project 100 of your friends and family, and you can make it here. Yikes, run, okay? That means they don't have good leads. Or they say, we'll give you access to our leads, just pay a couple $100 a month to our XYZ company, and we got you for leads. And then you find out you were just given a data list. No buyer intent. We're talking a lead that someone sent in 3 years ago. That might as well be a phone book they chucked in your lap. That's not an exclusive lead. There's no buyer intent here, okay? So the farther that you get away from buyer intent, the harder you're going to have to work to get yourself booked if you're a face-to-face agent, or if you're in the telespace, the harder you're going to have to work to get a true conversation to then have a conversion and make a sale. So it's all about taking care of people. But with leads, you want to understand, are these leads exclusive? Is this a shared lead? Am I buying an SEO lead, or am I just buying data, which is a glorified phone book that you can legally call? Make sure you understand the different types. An inbound lead is also a great lead that you could consider, but let me just share with you, inbound leads are not cheap, okay? If you go an inbound TV lead or an inbound data lead, they're a great lead, phenomenal, and you don't have to do as much calling because they're calling you, but it's not all about, oh, I'm just going to magically make sales because somebody called me and wanted to have a conversation. You've still got to have great levels of skill in helping the client get what they want. You've got to have massive levels of skill to catch that inbound ball that was thrown at you. You still have to use high-end techniques to get the conversions that you're going to want. An inbound lead is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. Some agents think, oh, I'm just going to get inbound leads and my phone's going to ring and I'm just going to make sales. Leads are great. Leads are amazing, but think about leads like an opportunity to have a conversation. Nothing more, nothing less. But there is a difference in the pecking order. Do you have an exclusive A lead, or are you buying some C lead piece of garbage data? Make sure you got the best lead that you can have in your possession, because you will be more profitable as a result. So I hope this helps you. I hope you understand the difference now between a low intent lead and a high intent lead. Hope you understand how many leads you're going to have to purchase, and you don't need to purchase as many leads when you have a higher intent lead. If you've got nothing but cannon fodder from your agency and their Facebook leads and it smells like tuna fish, you're probably right, okay? Get another lead vendor, or maybe work in an agency that looks out for you. That's something too. Or maybe make your own Facebook leads if you like the agency that you're with. If you need help making Facebook leads, reach out. I'll help you. JasonFinalExpense.com. Got a great partner that's crazy good, and he does not charge much to really train you and get you good Facebook leads that you produce, like growing your own produce. You'll be more profitable as a result if you're dealing with garbage Facebook leads now, because you can see the ad copy, you know what it says, so that when you approach a client, you've got transparency. It's important. You want the best advantage. You are the one, okay, that deserves to have the best handshake in the industry. You care more about your business than anyone else. If you don't have someone like me that looks out for you in your agency, okay, have somebody that helps you, okay? Get the best lead that you can possibly get. Vet your leads, vet your trainer, vet your IMO, and my goodness, keep doing the good work. Hope this helps you and serves you well. Thanks for watching.